Let's go one at a time. D tackle. Let's go. What do you got?
D tackle. I got Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald on the Rams. DeForest Buckner. Colts, and then Chris Jones for the Chiefs. Their numbers speak for itself, and of course the eye test as well. If you watch the game, I didn't purposely go with these three based on their stats, sacks, anything like that, but just their sole purpose, like their impact in the game. When Aaron Donald is in the game every time, whether it's a pass play, run play. Same with Chris Jones. You remember 3 years ago in the Super Bowl against the 49ers, you can feel this guy, DeForest Buckner, he was doing it with the Niners before he already went there. So yeah, absolutely. These three are my top three. Just missing out Cameron Hayward as well on the Steelers. We didn't forget you, Mr. Big Guy. All right.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, those are my top three at the defensive tackle position for sure.
Aaron Donald, I'll go Chris Jones and Cameron Hayward would be my three.
Okay.
Can't forget about Jonathan Allen, Jeffrey Simmons, Buckner, like you said, but Aaron Donald is number one, obviously. He's at some point he's got to slow down, but listen, he stops. He's an interior lineman that gets double-digit sacks, puts pressure on the quarterback at a great rate, stops the run game, demands double teams, and if that wasn't enough, he's got to make all these super clutch plays to close out playoff games. So he's, in my opinion, not as valuable as Lawrence Taylor. He's not the best defensive player to ever walk the earth, in my opinion, but he is an all-time great player. Absolutely. Obviously. Let's just chill with the LT talk, all right? LT, Reggie White, and then Donald's third.
Well, defensive end, who you got?
All right. TJ Watt, obviously huge year last year. Nick Bosa, your boy on the Niners, the younger Bosa.
Yeah.
And Myles Garrett. I like him because he's got a crazy temper. He's got a great mustache, and he's a great basketball player. So
amazing basketball player.
That's the tiebreaker for me. Joey Bosa, the older one. He's obviously a dope player for the Chargers. Cameron Jordan, another great guy. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Watt, Bosa, and Garrett.
All right. I think, like I said, he's going to be an MVP candidate this year. I'm going with Nick Bosa. I'm going with TJ Watt. He might still lead the league in sacks, and then also I'm going with Chandler Jones. Just got traded or picked up by, the Raiders as well, along with Devontae Adams. They're going to be a rock this season. They're going to do amazing things, But other than that, now moving forward, we'll go to, the linebacker position. With the linebacker position, I got Darius Leonard, amazing linebacker. I got Fred Warner, and then, of course, the vet, Bobby Wagner. Those three are still going to be running it. Yeah. Bobby Swag's going to be on the Rams. It's going to be a problem. The Rams are only going to get better. It's going to be insane. That's why, I got them going back to the NFC Championship game. But yeah, those are my three for the linebacker position. Levante Smith, I ain't forget you. We know how you coming.
I think Bobby Wagner will be top three against the Seahawks in those two games. But I'm going to put him as an honorable mention here. I appreciate the great Bobby Wagner. I'm going to go with Micah Parsons on Dallas.
Okay.
Fred Warner, another 49er. And Darius Leonard. Yeah,
I like that.
Three.
I like that.
Yeah.
Parsons, yeah, he was a DN. He got moved. That kid is dynamic. He is amazing for the Dallas Cowboys. That's one thing, Jerry. I know you probably had something to do with this call. We always disagree with what you got to say. We always think you should let the coaches and the GMs do their job. But if you did this one, Jerry, kudos. You did your thing on this one for sure. But now let's move to the cornerback positions. Who you got?
Jalen Ramsey. He's still hanging on at that top spot until further notice.
Okay.
I don't think he's quite the level he was a couple years ago, but
you think he's still the number one guy?
I'm still picking him number one.
One, absolutely.
Marshawn Lattimore on the Saints.
Okay.
And Trayvon Diggs on Dallas. Honorable mention to who's that guy in the Pats?
On the Pats.
J.C. Jackson.
Oh, he's with the Chargers this year, actually.
He's with the Chargers.
Just got picked up. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, J.C.
The
Jackson
Chargers
is
are nasty.
amazing.
Damn.
Oh, I'm telling you, the Chargers.
I didn't know about that
this
move.
year.
All right.
Yeah. It happened late this free agent period. But yeah, those three. I like that three actually, but none of them are even on my list.
Oh boy.
I'm going with Jair Alexander. On the Packers. I think this guy played phenomenal. He was he was the best corner last year. 2 years ago, he had a case as well. I think it's him and Ramsey neck to neck. You can't go wrong with either or. And I got Ramsey at 2 and then Xavier Howard on the Dolphins at 3. Man, last year, 10 picks. You can't beat that. 10, 11 picks. It's hard to, get those kind of numbers in today's game with how smart these quarterbacks are, and how athletic they are.
And I think Diggs had 11 picks, but it's not always the picks you get.
Diggs blew up many plays than anything, bro. Yeah. Diggs was great. He had a lot of picks. He had a lot of, balls going the other way when the pressure was on him, he was backpedaling a lot. He trusted his athleticism and his speed too much that he lost focus. If you ask me, Diggs is amazing, but he's not the most disciplined cornerback. Game on the line, I'll take Jair Alexander, Darius Slay on the Eagles. These guys over Trayvon Diggs for sure. But he is amazing, top 10. And
you can't always go. You know this. You can't always go by picks because sometimes quarterbacks don't take shots at you.
Yeah.
The old.
And then sometimes you might have had.
He's got that part locked down. Let's just go somewhere else. Or Richard Sherman even, in his peak. You just avoid him after he got a couple of, 2 years with a bunch of picks. They just avoided him.
Yeah. And those are the reason and things that make you, the number one and that guy. So yeah, the picks by Diggs, I wasn't really the most impressed by that. Right. I was impressed in the beginning of the year because he came out, playing like he's been in the league before.
Yeah, he killed it in the beginning. Yeah.
In the beginning for sure. So yeah, I definitely got to give him that props and respect for that. And then on the defensive side, we're gonna end with the safeties, the coverage safeties, strong safeties, all of that together. But yeah, your top 3.
Darwin James, Justin Simmons, and Kevin Byard.
Okay, Kevin Byard on the Tennessee Titans. You don't hear his name a lot, that's a good
dude,
one.
It was good, man.
He does look good.
Yeah. Am I missing anybody? I know Cincinnati had a couple of. They have a good safety.
Yeah, Bates. Bates is amazing. But
I'm just trying to think of all the playoff teams.
Bates is amazing. What's the guy on the Bills? I forgot his name, but yeah, he's great as well. Reed, who's now with the Chiefs, is good as well. Young up and coming. Yeah, they both Reeds, But I'm gonna go with Minkah Fitzpatrick. Mm-hmm. Minkah Fitzpatrick is amazing. I think he could do it all. Cover, man. He's one of those young, dynamic guys that in the beginning he was very misunderstood because he wanted to win so bad he got traded, and of course you see the value that he brought to his new team. The Steelers, Miami Dolphins wasn't winning, and coming from Alabama, that boy won them all. I can only respect that. But in today's game, you want to trade, you want out things like that. You look this as a villain. But I like Minkah Fitzpatrick, definitely my favorite safety in the league right now as we speak. Justin Simmons on the Denver on Denver is amazing as well too, and then I'll go with my third, Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams and Derwin James both neck to neck. I'm dropping Derwin James only because of injuries. Injuries nagging. But also he got a big contract coming in. Highest paid safety, so I think he's gonna put that cape on and let you guys know who runs it. I think
I had to pick Justin Simmons. as a newfound Bronco, supporter as I am
can
now.
See that. I
But
can see that.